All right, guys, welcome back to another update. Want to make sure I keep you guys in the loop as to what's going on here. Um, if you're unsure about what's going on, by all means, go back to the older videos. Start with day one and work your way on down. All right, so we're in World War III mode, guys. Um, I find myself, enjoying this part of the game more than I thought I would. Um, as this war has broken off, World War III, guys, some real intense battles have taken place, and so let's take a look here. I will say the Americans, they really tried to seize this area here. So it looks like that's what we have going on here is they're trying to go ahead and wrap this area up. If I'm looking correctly, there's only about 600 soldiers here from Rajputana, and I think they pretty much wiped out all of East Helenjog's troops in this area. So looks like the Americans may have won this battle, but they have not won the war. If we slide on over here, we see an even more intense battle. I will say, it looks like they're going to try to get East Helenjog off of that province, but they will have to deal with quite a strong number of troops heading their way. So they're going to have a lot of ground to cover. Talking about the Americans. Interesting. You got West Amazonas. He's retreating at this point. So that tells me these guys really don't have a lot spread it out around this area. And this may have came as a surprise attack here. So, but I will say, they have quite a few troops in this area at this point. I would say that the Americans are responding in a way that I think really kind of exposes a lot of inexperience on their part. For example, there is no way in the world, and I got to give Fujian a lot of credit, there's no way in the world these 38 bombers should still be alive. No way. That was an utter blunder on the part of the Americans, because that's going to come back to bite them. So I like how Fujian was able to save those bombers. And now, with all of the attention on this province here by the Americans, I'm not so sure. Okay, so now Fujian is coming back this way. I think I probably would have went ahead and kept going that way to spread out, to make them have to spread out a bit more and protect more provinces. But that's going to the heart of where they got all their troops. But I see what he's doing. He's bringing he's bringing those battleships up, so I can see how that could work. Let's see. I can see how that will work. So this is a very intense battle. Now, let me be clear about what my role is and how I see all of this and where I play a part in this. My job, I've been in wars for the last month or so. So at this stage, I'm just trying to regain some of my energy, regain some of my strength, so that I can assist the Brotherhood in closing out this game. So I have to make sure that I'm prepared for the revenge attack, the anger, and the disappointment that the Americans will realize once they see that I have joined the Brothers Coalition. So already we have West Amazonas. He decided to go ahead and go back into war with me. which is a very inexperienced move. If I'm not attacking you, if I'm not bothering you, why would you just go out of your way to come back and try to get in the war? And I seen him bring those 1,000 troops back over here. He may have more than that now. I don't know, but I know at least I know I've seen him bring them back. So I think that's a very inexperienced move on West Amazona's part, and it also kills any opportunity which wasn't there anyway. Because when I make a decision and I make a deal with a team, that's it. So he just make it that much easier for me to regroup and begin my offensive against the American coalition. It just goes to show you what I've been dealing with the Americans the whole game. I told you guys, I have to reiterate this, not to toot my own horn, but I knew that by me leaving Europe, it will cause these two coalitions to face each other, and then I would get a clear understanding of where I stood with both coalitions. And I would say that the Americans really underestimated my value, and they underestimated my resolve and my ability to regroup and mobilize my troops in a way that I would still be a force in the game. So as you can see, I'm currently trying to clean up the rest of the Marlins provinces, as you can see. And once that is done, I can then begin to regroup and begin to help the brothers close out this game. Let's see here. Let's move those guys over there. All right, so we should have all of this closed out shortly. And another thing, guys, that what I'm doing is, if you're not familiar, when you got a clear advantage, like right here, I have a clear advantage on Belgian Congo. You can hold, instead of just going after the capital so quickly. You can hold and wait until you acquire more provinces, so that once you acquire those provinces, you don't have to worry about them revolting. And so that's why I haven't taken the capital yet. But I did take the capital from the Marlin not too long ago, because I figured he had a little bit of money in there. So where is that at? Let me show you. Oh, I can't see it no more. But I think I got like 2 million from the Marlin. So that's why you see that my money has went up. And so we're just regrouping, and we're preparing for the final war. And I want to be an asset and not a liability to this team. So that's what we got going on now. Let's see here. Okay. So we're just going to close out. All right, and this is where the big battle has begun. So I will keep you guys posted on that to make sure you see what's going on. I've already received my invitation to join the Brothers Coalition, so I will be joining soon. They have 978 points. If you add my points with that, which is 150, we're looking at about what, 1,150 points, and then from there we'll just be closing out and trying to grab the rest of these provinces from somewhere, and we're just going to try to close it out from there. Great game, but the game is far from over. It's far from over. So we're going to see how this plays out here. This is I will say this was a very good attempt by the Americans to try to clear this area here. So now you're going to have some separation here. So that's going to be kind of interesting. And also you have a war going on in this area, right up in here. So it's quite interesting, the developments. Okay, I just wanted you guys to see what's going on. I want you to see how sometimes when you don't keep your word, guys, when you don't keep your word and you don't do the things that you say you're going to do, and you try to become a bully, you never know when you're going to need someone. You never know when you're going to need to team up with someone. So it's not good to get cocky and arrogant. And just because you think you have an advantage, you try to take advantage. That's not a smart way to play this particular game, because the game can change on you at any time. So I just wanted to keep you guys updated, let you see what's going on. Very excited about these wars as they continue to intensify. I would try to be like a news reporter on the ground, baby. I'm trying to give you guys this. This is exclusive. You probably would never see from beginning to end how this game concludes and come to an end. And I believe we'll be able to do that on this map. So stay tuned. And I want to get back to showing little tips and stuff as this war continues. It'll be a great opportunity to show you different war tactics, different things you can do with your airplanes, your battleships, and everything else. All right? So until next time, guys, I will see you guys later.